Welcome to DRM News Global, where we give you the insights you need. Today, we're looking at something that feels like a real homecoming for movie fans. A beloved trilogy is swinging back into cinemas this fall, Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man films. We've got sources detailing this whole event, so our mission today: let's unpack what makes this specific re-release special, why these movies still connect so strongly, and, what unique stuff this brings to the big screen experience for you. Okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, and it's key to remember this isn't just like a simple nostalgia trip. These movies are genuinely significant. That first Spider-Man in 2002, its success it basically launched the modern superhero movie era we're still living in. Before Raimi, superhero stuff was often seen as maybe a bit niche, but he grounded it, made it human, showed these characters could carry huge, character-driven blockbusters. And Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker, that performance really resonated, defined it for a generation, and honestly, it still connects. It feels very real. So this re-release is more than just fun. It's revisiting a foundation stone.
That's a really good point. Foundational. So, okay, the specifics. The main news is Fathom Entertainment. They're the ones bringing all three Raimi films back for a limited run. And it's not just one day. Mark your calendars, folks. It's happening over 2 weekends. First one is Friday, September 26th through Sunday the 28th. Then they do it again the next weekend, October 3rd to the 5th. And here's how the films break down each weekend. Friday, that's September 26th and October 3rd, you get the original Spider-Man, the one that started it all. Then Saturday, September 27th and October 4th. This is the interesting part, Spider-Man 2.1. Yeah, definitely dig into that one more. And then Sunday, September 28th and October 5th, they wrap it up with Spider-Man 3. Now, for anyone maybe newer to these movies or just needing a quick reminder, Tobey Maguire is Peter Parker, right? Captures that awkward but good-hearted vibe perfectly. And you've got Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane Watson, MJ, who's obviously central to Peter's story. Plus, oh man, the villains. Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin, still terrifying. Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, tragic, brilliant. Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman. So many memorable performances.
And the moments. That upside-down kiss, everyone remembers that. Instantly iconic. And, let's not forget the, what's called distinctive dance scene in Spider-Man 3. Still gets people talking, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting, like I mentioned. The big hook for this whole thing, the reason even die-hard fans should pay attention, right, is the theatrical debut of Spider-Man 2.1.
Exactly. That's the absolute key here. Spider-Man 2.1 isn't just Spider-Man 2 again. It's a special extended cut presented in 4K, which is, super sharp. And crucially, it has new scenes, extended bits that have never been shown in a movie theater before. People might have seen it on DVD or Blu-ray maybe, but seeing it large in 4K, that's totally new. These scenes can add, a bit more depth to characters, maybe explain motivations a little clearer, or just add nice little touches.
Right, more context.
Yeah, and Ray Nutt, the CEO of Fathom Entertainment, he actually put it nicely. He called Spider-Man 2.1 a true gift for longtime fans and a thrilling discovery for new ones. Which really ties into what Fathom tries to do, right? Their whole celebrate fandom thing. They get that offering something unique like this, it elevates the experience beyond just watching an old favorite. It feels special.
A new movie experience, like you said.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So even if you've watched these films dozens of times, maybe even back in the day in theaters, this extended cut gives you something genuinely fresh, a new look at a story you love. And hey, if you're totally new to these, maybe you're, dropping in from an alternate dimension, as they say.
Yeah, right.
It's an amazing chance to see these sort of canon events on the big screen, maybe even better than originally, with extra stuff woven in, like getting bonus features right in the movie itself.
And thinking about Fathom, the Spider-Man event, it fits into their wider strategy. It's part of their fan favorites series. At Fathom, they've really built a business around bringing classics back, but often with a twist or just creating that communal cinema experience again.
Okay.
They understand it's not just about looking back. It's about sharing something, maybe showing these films to your kids or just seeing them properly, They kicked off this current run back in June with Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and I think Clueless is coming up soon, too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it shows they're committed to variety, but also to things people genuinely love and want to see on the big screen again.
And the list keeps going, apparently. Fathom's got more planned. Things like Rocky the Thief, believe it or not.
Wow, okay.
The Sound of Music, the classic Sunset Boulevard, even One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's pretty cool for movie lovers. Shows the big screen isn't just for the latest releases.
And what's interesting, too, is distinguishing this from other re-releases. because some might recall Cinemark actually showed the Maguire Spider-Man films briefly back in April 2024.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah, that was part of a bigger Sony thing, including the Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland films, too. But this Fathom event, it's different. The main difference is Spider-Man 2.1. That theatrical debut makes this unique. It shows how distributors are getting clever, finding ways to make re-releases feel like, well, an event, offering something extra.
That makes sense. A clear selling point. Okay, so practical stuff. If you want to grab tickets for this, they go on sale starting July 25th. Best bet is probably Fathom Entertainment's website or participating theaters once they're announced. So keep an eye out around that date.
And, stepping back again, looking at the bigger picture, it just hammers home how much these films still matter. Like we said, Spider-Man in 2002 really did help kickstart this whole superhero movie machine. Raimi and Maguire, they found that perfect blend of action and heart, responsibility, sacrifice, just trying to live a normal life with these crazy powers.
Those things are universal, right? That's
Yes.
why it still works, why generations keep finding it. It's more than nostalgia. It's foundational. It nailed the character's core, and that's why I think it endures, even with all the multiverses and everything since. Yeah, that why is important. So what does this mean for you listening right now? Well, it's a pretty unique chance. Maybe you're revisiting something you grew up with. Maybe you're seeing cinematic history for the first time. Either way, it's on the big screen. And that added bonus, the Spider-Man 2.1 theatrical premiere, that makes it genuinely exciting, even if you think you know these films inside out. So quick recap. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, including the never-before-in-theaters Spider-Man 2.1 and 4K, is coming back via Fathom Entertainment. 2 weekends, late September, early October. Tickets are up starting July 25th.
Which, it kind of leaves you with a thought, doesn't it? Since these movies came out, we've had entire Spider-Verses pop up. The whole superhero landscape has just exploded. So with all that constant expansion and evolution, what does it say that we keep coming back to these originals, these sort of cinematic canon events? What is it about these films, the characters, the story, the themes that keeps grabbing new generations, keeps making them relevant, even when there's so much new superhero stuff constantly coming out? What's that magic ingredient? Something to think about.